Alright, this game just came out, so thought I'd check it out, blind playthrough. I've got secret projects I'm working on, and kind of trying to keep things interesting in between then. Really not gonna let me skip this cutscene, are you? Come on, it's 2020, don't make me watch cutscenes. I don't care. Especially when you're trying out like a brand new game and you haven't read anything on it. It's annoying, and they make you sit through all this. They don't let you just play. Monster people. This is a Chinese game. I think it's a Chinese game, actually. Yeah, they were speaking Mandarin, I think, so... I don't think reading any of this is of any use to anybody. I play a lot of, games like this. Generally, you don't want to read any of the text. Alright, this feels pretty good so far. What is with these character designs? It's just like straight off DeviantArt. Freaking octopus people. What am I getting myself into here? This game might be cursed, folks. It's got a nice flow to it so far. I don't know how good the combat is. This seems pretty polished so far. I don't know how good the combat's gonna be, but... I can tell this is one of those early access games they actually... I don't know if they had any game development experience, but they've at least been working on it for a while. There's definitely some early access games that have, like, barely any content. And it's like, it's really not worth buying until they add more. They're boasting 20 hours of gameplay during this early access. Who knows if that's true. I mean, this seems a little bit unfair. What the hell was that? Alright. This might not be one of those games you can beat with skill, like Wizard of Legend. Seems like one of those more grindy roguelikes where you can't do crap at the beginning. Oh no, the octopus is worried. Alright, so what do we got in here? Whenever you play one of these games, you always gotta look at the skill tree. Alright. As you can tell, there's people that made this don't speak native English, so a little bit hard to tell what some of these do. So far, this does not look like a terribly interesting skill tree. Doesn't look like you learn new moves or anything, but I could be wrong. They did say that they're going to improve the elements later. I mean, you can't really judge this game with how it is now. I'm sure there's going to be more later. Alright, let's go back in, do another run. You don't even get access to the skill tree until you die. Maybe that was like a scripted fight. I don't really see how you could clear that with your base gear. Hopefully there's more moves later on. So far, it's just kind of an S string. This game looks nice. It looks very visually clean. I'm sorry, I can't stand these character designs, though. Why does every game have to have that, like, generic mobile gotcha clickbait art style? I'll look past it if the gameplay's good. Seems decent so far, just basic. Like I said, you can tell this is one of those early access games they've been working on for a while. It's not one of those ones where it's like we've made the game load, the executable loads a video game, but it has like half an hour of content. This doesn't seem like that kind of thing. I don't really mind short runs anyway. I wish they would not talk so much, though. Combat's pretty responsive. It's pretty much just mashing the square button, but it is quite responsive. When you tell him to cancel, he does it right away. You don't even have to wait till the end of the animation. Can you guys like not talk as much? I'm like having fun playing. You keep talking. Sure, eventually they'll run out of things to say. Hades is kind of like that too. The difference is Hades is more narratively deep than this is. You actually wanted to listen to them talk in that game. Stuff like this is like not so much. even let you skip the text quickly. Why are they all monster people? This feels decent so far. The combat is very one-dimensional. It's kind of just run and dash. Not really a whole lot to it so far. I'm sure they're going to expand upon it later. Fatality. XX kind of started off like that too. That's one of my favorite roguelikes of all time. It's nice how it's not on a cooldown, it's actually like a meter system. Let's try to grab some health. Pretty nicely paced, so I'll give it that. Mechanically, it's not very interesting so far. Early access is early access. You can tell they put a decent amount of time into this. I'm getting annoyed with these unskippable cutscenes, though. I don't think anybody plays games like this for the story. Like, keep it moving quickly. Like, why do I need to watch this? You're not invincible during that animation. That was a little bit unfair. It does seem like it's decently skill-based, but you're obviously going to have to do some grinding. It's not like other roguelikes, like Hades and Wizard of Legend, where you can clear it with nothing. Seems like you do need to do some grinding. I was doing like barely any damage there. Stop talking. Get to the point. Alright, so this is like a persistent currency. Oh, that's cool. I can definitely see this is starting to get a little bit more depth to it. And for early access, this is pretty polished, I must say. I do think this needs work. I think they should have like different attack strings, like pause combos or like extensions or something in here. One thing that always turns me off skill trees is when it's just like doing like 10% more damage and stuff. I like it at least to change my playstyle, if not just outright give me more moves. I mean, you can obviously make some builds in here, but I mean, it's all pretty boring stuff. Nothing really that impressive. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and stop there. I'll probably give this more of a shot later on. Overall first impression, it seems decent, it looks nice. I don't like the Monster Girl characters, they creep me out, but I guess they're gonna make some money off that, I guess. Hopefully they'll add a little bit more depth to the combat. I think the melee combat is what's the worst about this game so far, is you really just have like one S string. There's don't seem to be any actives or anything like that. Maybe you get actives later on, but as responsive as it is, it's very one-dimensional. You just hit them and roll away. That was kind of the problem I had with Dead Cells too. Like, you know, that game is not that much different from this really in terms of how the combat works. You have a very responsive character, but the movesets are very one-dimensional. There's not really a whole lot to them. And that's what kind of bored me about that game. I hope this game will expand upon that concept a little more. Having a responsive character and having it be mostly skill-based, I mean, it definitely does seem like you need to do some grinding, but the problem I'm seeing right now is nothing in that skill tree really makes me want to keep playing. There's nothing really spicy in there, like a new move or an enhanced cancel window or, you know, something interesting like that that changes how you play. When everything's just a passive skill, I tend to not really get that interested in grinding. We'll see if they can improve that later on. Thanks for watching.